All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shathir from the Chicago camp. Coming back to you is what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And we're going to let this video play and get some scripture.
This is breaking news. Texas farmers are sounding the alarm on this tariff war. And in more breaking news, nobody cares. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me or maybe it's some of you too, but as far as farmers sounding the alarm, I don't care. I have to admit, I don't care at all, because the last time Donald Trump was president, 100,000 farmers across the country lost their farms. Yeah. So, overwhelmingly, farmers voted for this man again, knowing full well of his history the last time he was president. So, from me to you, farmers, I don't care. I don't care how bad things get for you. I don't care if you lose your farm. I don't care if you... I don't care. At least I don't care to hear about it. I really don't. Because this is exactly what you voted for. And you're going to get what you voted for. You're going to get 4 more years of Donald Trump not giving a damn about farmers whatsoever. So, enjoy.
Yep. They want to sound the alarm because now, as this one Edomite chick so eloquently said, they are now up in arms and upset and want to get the people rallied together to unite to save their farms, because they are getting treated exactly the way they voted for other people to be treated. Other people meaning all so-called non-white people. All right. This is why these farmers are all up in arms, and it's a beautiful thing to see, because with all this ruckus, with the immigrants leaving, with the U.S. aid leaving, with these tariffs kicking in and kicking their ass, you got all these Edomite farmers complaining. But guess who's not complaining? Jake farmers. I have not seen one TikTok video with a Jake farmer on here complaining about immigrants, about tariffs, about U.S. aid. And you know why that is? Is because Jake has been discriminated and disenfranchised from those things. While all these Edomites had the luxury, after stealing the land, all right, they've cultivated it and they've had the ability to get government funds to help run their operations. But see, the Jakes that actually held their land and fought for it and are able to farm, see, they weren't able to have access to these things. These Edomites did not want Jake farmers to prosper, so they never gave them loans, which means that Jake never had to get accustomed to tariffs, to immigrants, to government funding, because they always knew we have to find an alternative route to survive. And see, now all this misfortune is turning around and it's hitting these Edomites. And Jake actually still doing halfway decent. All right. And this is why we're going to go to Deuteronomy 30:7. All right. Where it says that, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And we all know the number one nation that hates us is bad Uncle Esau, the so-called white man. All right? Because when you go into these curses, it's going to let you know what the deal is. I'm going to go to Deuteronomy 28 and 33. And it says, and I'm going to skip through this. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always. And this is happening to the so-called white man. All right, all their efforts is being eaten up by their own people. And we all know what the scripture says. If a guy is evil to himself, who can he be good to? Right? These Edomites are now suffering a heavy penalty for their stupidity. Okay, verse 38. It says, "Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it." Verse 39. It says, "Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine nor the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint thy..." Well, that was the point. Yep. Yeah, that was the point. And that's happening to all these farmers. They're planting these seeds, but they have very little profit. They're doing all this work, but not basically they're doing all this work and not reaping the rewards thereof. And that was the curse that was on Jake. But now, as we read in Deuteronomy 30:7, this is all happening to these Edomite farmers. They thought that what they voted for was specifically going to be geared towards the people that they hate. But now they see that all this wickedness is coming and falling upon their own heads. And I've been getting this out a lot. Galatians 6 and 7. "Be ye not deceived, for the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." So all this wickedness that you farmers have been doing, especially the way you got the land to farm, through bloodshed, all right, the $5 Indian thing, the Homestead Act, all right, these were all unrighteous ways of getting land. I mean, just on that alone, you guys honestly thought you was going to prosper, and then you set up farms, living fat off the land, getting government funding, exploiting Jake. You thought that was going to last forever? No. The Lord has now put a stop to that. And now you all are suffering. It sucks for everybody, even folks like myself, because we're going to be paying higher prices for products. But you know, these things must happen. But like I said, throughout all of this, the only people you don't see complaining is Jake. Because Jake has always had it hard, and they never had the luxury of getting help. So they've always found a way to adapt and overcome. Bad Uncle Esau, on the other hand, he has always had help, And now, since he's not getting help, he doesn't know what to do. He has neither the mental fortitude or the courage to try to figure out a way in a new period that we're living in. I mean, this is a beautiful thing to see. So, I could say more, but I think I've said enough. Nonetheless, I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.